O să continui acum discuțiile cu Peter de Boer, Board of Directors Member and Investor Relations Manager la DN Agrar. I'll switch to English. Hello, welcome back to Financial Intelligence Capital Markets Forum. Avem slide-urile. You have a presentation about the evolution of the company. Please proceed and then we'll go forward with questions.
Bună ziua, mulțumesc pentru invitație, and now I will switch quickly to English. Thank you very much, and it's a great event to be back at. Yeah, you can start to the first slide. So I'm the Investor Relations Manager of the Agrar Group. We employ almost 300 employees at the moment, and we are the largest milk producer in Romania. Last year, the company was founded in 2008. We started with 23 hectares. And currently we have in the group 7,000 hectares and approx 12,000 animals. We are the largest milk producer, as I just mentioned. Last year we produced 50 million liters of milk. This year we expect 60 million liters of milk. Currently we have approx 160,000 liters per day, and by the end of the year that will be 200,000 liters. We have a completely integrated company, which means we do our own logistics, we do our own agricultural services, let's say for 80–90%. Business management, we do some consultancy as well. We are located in Alba, Hunedoara and Sibiu counties, and the group exists of 15 companies for this year. And now when we entered the stock exchange, we try to simplify our structure, and we will reduce it to approx 10 companies. Next slide, please. So here you can see the main income come from the milk. We have 4 animal farms, four companies of the group. Of the total of 15, there are animals involved. The Koet farm, that's the newest farm. There we milk 300 cows per hour, 40,000 liters per day. Then we have the Agrar farm that we bought through the IPO when we raised 5 million euros in 2021. There we have the largest milking piler, milking rotor of Romania. And there we currently have an average of 53,000 liters per day. And then we have the Apol farm, which we bought last year, April. This is the largest farm, and we are currently further increasing the capacity. Currently we have over 3,600 cows there, and 65,000 liters per day. In the end, there we will produce over 100,000 liters per day. Last year, when we bought the farm, we invested a lot to increase the capacity with 50%. And we are still entering new cows into this farm. And then we have the product farm. At the moment, we have 3,000 young stock animals there. Those provide the young stock for the Apol and the Koet farm. Currently, we have too many young stock for the size of our company. But this is due to that we start to construct next year the Șasea project. That will be a farm of 5,000 animals, 3,600 cows, and 1,400 young stock. And as soon as we finalize, we expect to finalize that in 2 years. We will produce 300,000 liters per day and far over 100 million liters annually. With that, we maintain our leading position on the Romanian market. To the next, yeah. We heavily invest in robotization and optimization because, of course, we can't control the market, but to a certain degree, we can control our cost. You see the big rotor that is on the Agrar farm. To the Șasea project, which I just mentioned, the new farm that we will construct, we will have 2 of those rotors. On the right side, you see the robot arm for spraying. We get another robot by the end of the year, and then we have 2 robots, and with that we reduce the 50% of manual work. So it gives us, we milk 23 hours per day, so that means 6 people, let's say, they can do something else. They can focus on something else than dipping and cleaning the udder of the cows. The milk is...
Excuse me, can I ask a question? Is it natural to do that? I mean, the cows resist to that process, or for 23 hours?
No, but the cow
can you explain a bit?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, okay. No, the cow, of course, is not 23 hours in in the milking piler. I mean, our cows play Champions League, let's say, that is clear, but they get milked 3 hours per day and the rest they rest. Anyway, we value a lot, and I think it's a misconception generally perceived of large farmers with animal health. Our young stock, like from the Product farm, almost the whole period they are out in the fields. We have hundreds of hectares where we let our cows walk freely. It's the same when the cow is pregnant. Also, we let them out in the fields. That's also what you see a lot in the Netherlands, and we brought that here into Romania. So we try to limit as much as possible that the cows are in the stables. As well, because of our scale, we have 24/7 veterinaries on our farms. Because of our scale, we have the total monitoring system. We have cameras everywhere. We can monitor everything. And I think that is a huge differentiator compared to smaller farmers, of course, who have not the funds to have 24/7 vets there. Yeah, here we can see every year we invest heavily in new technologies. This year we started to work with a drone for precision agriculture. There we can with this drone we can herbicide 1 hectare separately. Let's say when we work with plots of thousands of hectares, and sometimes you have weak spots in it, so it doesn't make sense to bring machinery over there. But with this precision agriculture, we can just herbicides or fertilize or whatsoever 1 hectare or 10 hectares, let's say, to give a bit extra attention. Also with that, we limit the use of certain herbicides on larger plots, let's say, to solve this issue. Also for cultivating, etc., we use the most modern equipment. Mainly we work with the John Deere machinery. And next to that, we are now developing a compost factory. With that, we will heavily reduce our emissions. With this, when we compost our manure, which is part of our circular agriculture, the cow produces 2 things. It's milk and manure, and it produces a lot of manure. With this manure, we compost it, and we can bring it further away. So with that, we can heavily reduce chemical fertilizer, which we do already, but to the fields that are far away. So far, it is not cost effective to bring that manure with all the water in it, let's say, to the fields. With the compost fabric, we also will open a new business line, and that we will sell. We expect mainly to France and Italy, to winery and vegetable farms. We can go to the next slide, I think. Yeah, these are still some pictures. On the right, you see on top of it, you see the compost fabric. One process is 27 days. You put it in the back of the machinery, and after 27 days, it comes composted out. And on the right side, we see the Sphera farm. That is the newest project, which we expect to start. We are almost finalizing the financing for it. We will announce it, I think, in approximately a month. And then from January, we hope to start to construct that. And next to that, we are also investing heavily in solar panels. We will have a plot of 50 hectares with solar panels, and also on all our roofs of all our stables, we will have solar panels.
Next. Okay. That was the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, thank you. You mentioned that you'll announce the financing for the last project you mentioned. Can you detail what sort of financing are you considering?
No, honestly, I think I can't really detail because we are really in the final part of it. But it will be a combination. What I can say is that I don't think we will not make use of the capital market in this case for it. So it will be an alternative solution. It's mainly that, in our opinion, we are heavily undervaluated on the stock market. So in our opinion, it's too expensive to do it through the stock market, and we found some more creative ways probably to do it.
What is your relationship with the investors? You had some events for investors, so what do they expect from you? What was the feeling?
Now we were heavily, not surprised, of course we are confident, but we had our first Investors Day, and we had, it was located in Alba Iulia, which is far from here. I drove last night 4 or 5 hours to get here, so I know it's distant, but our main investors, they come from Bucharest, and we had almost 60 investors, institutionals, retail investors. We had a good mix. So we were heavily impressed that so many people pay us a visit, and I think it was a huge success. And I think also could be seen in the increase of the share price. Of course, we showed also really good results in Q1. We had of revenue sold an increase of 50%. We had an increase in the net profit of 170%. Operating revenue increase of 43%. EBITDA increase of 70%. So of course, that contributed also to it. And we do a lot in it. We send every month our milk production update through a newsletter. We have a really informative website with an integrated Euroland tool. I think we are the only, or I think maybe next to OMV, the only one in the Romanian capital market who make use of this Euroland tool on our website. And we correspond a lot with our investors through email, through conferences. We do after every, when we present the results, conference calls. We will also have soon one. Next week we will present our half-year results on the 28th of September. And after that we will also do conference calls.
Thank you very much and good luck.